The Good Life, Robert Waldinger and Marc Schulz. Everyone wants the same thing. Ask people what they want from life. Success, money, achievement, recognition. But beneath all of that, there is a quieter answer. A good life. Not just a successful one. Not just a productive one. A life that feels meaningful, stable, connected. But what actually creates that kind of life? Most people guess. This book does not. It studies it. The longest study on happiness. The Good Life is built on one of the longest studies ever conducted on human happiness, the Harvard Study of Adult Development. For over 80 years, researchers followed hundreds of lives, tracking their health, their careers, their relationships, their emotional well-being. This is not theory. This is evidence, and the results are surprisingly clear. What truly makes life good? The study found something simple and deeply challenging. Good relationships keep us happier and healthier. Not wealth, not fame, not status. Relationships, but not just any relationships. Quality matters more than quantity. You don't need hundreds of connections. You need a few real ones. The illusion of achievement. Many people believe happiness comes after success. I'll be happy when I achieve more, when I earn more, when I reach a higher level. But the study shows the opposite. Success does not create happiness. Connection creates happiness, and that happiness often leads to success. We chase the wrong order. Loneliness is quiet, but dangerous. Loneliness is not always visible. You could be surrounded by people and still feel alone. You can have conversations, but lack connection. The study found that loneliness is not just emotional, it is physical. It increases the risk of illness, weakens the body, shortens life. Loneliness is not a small problem. It is one of the most serious hidden challenges of modern life. Relationships protect your health. Strong relationships do something powerful. They act as a buffer. When life becomes difficult, stress, loss, uncertainty, relationships protect you. They reduce emotional pain. They provide stability. They give meaning. Without connection, difficulties feel heavier. With connection, they become manageable. Conflict is not the problem. Many people believe a good relationship means no conflict, but the study shows something different. Conflict is normal, even healthy. What matters is how conflict is handled. Relationships survive not because they avoid problems, but because they repair them. Respect, listening, understanding. These matter more than perfection. The importance of emotional safety. A key element of strong relationships is safety. The ability to be honest, to express emotions without fear, to feel accepted. Without safety, people hide. They withdraw. They disconnect. With safety, connection deepens. Work and relationships are connected. We often separate work and personal life, but the study shows they are connected. Workplaces with strong relationships create better performance, higher satisfaction, stronger mental health. People do not just work for money. They work for meaning and connection. Small moments matter most. The good life is not built from big events, not major achievements, not rare experiences. It is built from small moments. A conversation, a shared laugh, a simple check-in, being present. These moments accumulate, quietly shaping how life feels. Attention is the foundation of connection. Relationships require attention, listening fully, being present, not distracted. In a world full of noise, attention becomes rare. But without attention, connection fades. You cannot build relationships while being half present. Investing in relationships. Relationships do not maintain themselves. They require effort, time, energy, care, checking in regularly, showing appreciation, making time even when busy. These actions seem small, but they create long-term strength. The role of choice. Relationships are not only about others. They are about your choices. Choosing to reach out, choosing to forgive, choosing to listen. Connection is not passive. It is built intentionally. A shift in priorities. The book challenges a common belief that productivity and achievement should come first. Instead, it suggests something different. Prioritize relationships, because in the long run, they determine happiness, health, life satisfaction. Everything else becomes secondary. The cost of neglect. Ignoring relationships has consequences. Slow at first, then significant. Distance grows. Connection weakens. Loneliness increases. And often, people realize too late what truly mattered. Redefining a good life. A good life is not perfect. It includes challenges, failures, uncertainty, but it is supported by connection, by people who matter, by relationships that give life meaning. If you remove achievements, titles, and possessions, what remains? People, the conversations, the connections, the relationships. The good life reminds us that happiness is not something you find alone. It is something you build with others, not through grand actions, but through consistent presence. Because in the end, a good life is not measured by what you accomplish. It is measured by who you share it with. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Like if this message reminded you what truly matters in life. Comment. Who is one person you're grateful for today? Subscribe for simple and meaningful book wisdom. Share this with someone you care about.